Zach, get rid of it. Cheesy.
Hi, my name is Kade Massey, and I'm here to give an informative speech on how to go fishing. Now, what's your favorite hobby or sport? Is it playing football or playing basketball? Or maybe you like to go snowboarding or skiing or even wakeboarding? Whatever your favorite thing is to do you ever just feel like you're where you belong? Like, this is the best feeling ever and I could do it every day for the rest of my life. Well, my favorite thing isn't playing football or basketball or wakeboarding or even snowboarding. My favorite thing is go fishing. When I'm out there fishing, it doesn't matter if I'm on the ice and it's 20 below or I'm on my boat and it's 65 and sunny. When I have a fish on the end of my line and that fish is fighting, swimming, trying to get away, I get the best feeling in my life. Just to see how big that fish is or what kind of fish it is gives me a feeling that nothing else really gives me. Anytime I have extra time, or whether it be after school or at the lake the whole weekend, I try to get out fishing as much as I possibly can. In today's speech, I'm going to try to give you tips and tricks to catch that feeling and to catch it multiple times while you're out there on the water. Now, first things first. Get in your fishing equipment. Depending on where you live and what kind of fishing you want to do will determine how expensive fishing is for you. Fishing for me is kind of expensive because I have many different colored lures and many different expensive rods and a boat and many features on the boat that are very expensive but help me catch more fish. Now, for someone who's just starting out, it could be as little as a rod, some line, tackle, bait, and a place to go fishing. Now, according to Getting Started in Walleye Fishing, of an article, all you need is a graphite rod, some line, bait, tackle, and a place to go. Now, although some people think that fishing is boring, it also can be a lot of fun. Although there is some slow times where you may not be catching so many fish, I can see where they say it's a little bit boring. But once you actually get into it and you start fishing, and you start catching fish, I tell you, it's a lot of fun. Now, finding the time, if you go fishing and you don't have very much time, you may not catch so many fish or any fish at all. But if you can catch a lot of fish, say within an hour, but most likely you're not going to find so many fish or any hungry fish within that hour. So I wouldn't go out fishing unless you have plenty of time, say maybe 3-4 hours or more, if you want to go fishing to catch some fish. Finding a good spot to go fishing. Now, depending on where you live and what kind of fish you're going to be trying to catch, if you're just starting out fishing, you may not have the perfect spot to go. So if you know anybody that goes fishing, you could try asking them, or you can go to your local sporting goods store or even bait and a tackle store, and you can find someone that goes fishing and they may have the perfect place for a beginner fisherman. According to TakeMeFishing.org, in an article called Walleye Fishing Tips, walleyes, which is a freshwater fish that I go fishing for, are a cooler body water of fish, and they are most likely found in cool bodied water or cool water. Moderately, 60-70 degrees is your ideal temperature in the summertime. So if you can find a good spot with that kind of temperature water, you should be good to go. Now, after you find the perfect spot to go, all that's left to do is toss in a line and wait for a bite. Fishing is very fun and you should give it a try if you have never gone before. If you are trying to go out fishing, remember some of the tips and tricks that I taught you from this speech. Although it's not called catching, you may not catch a fish in a day, don't let that ruin it. Or there also may be times where you have to work really hard to catch a fish, like say you're ice fishing and you might have to pick up all your stuff and move to a different spot and drill new holes and take out everything again. Or if you're on your boat and you got to constantly keep reeling up your lines and moving spots. Don't let that ruin fishing for you, because fishing is a lot of fun. And there's also many other days where you can catch a fish.